Hello, everybody. Welcome. Futureprobe is back in effect. I was just sitting here chatting with the wonderful viewers who have rejoined. I took a week off. Last week was very intense. I felt like I couldn't deliver my best. I was really struggling, like, oh no, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? I have to stream in just a minute. And I was all crying and dealing with intense stuff. And then it was like, no, you need a minute. Take the minute. So that's what happened last week. But fuck last week. We're talking about this week. I'm back here. It's very hot in San Diego right now. I can't speak for. I'm curious how you guys are feeling in the rest of the country. But here in San Diego, it was like almost 100 damn degrees. So I was thinking. This is what I was thinking. Is that I would actually just stream from home because the AC's blasting, chill on the couch, drink a cold drink, whatever. And then I went, no. Today is Chrono Cross launch day. I've been wanting to revisit that game for a long time. I always walked a weird line with it. I didn't know if I loved it or hated it. So I was really excited for a re-release. It came out today and I was like, that's what I got to do. And then I realized I forgot that they replaced the AC in our studio not that long ago. So it's nice and cool in here too. So it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be roasting anywhere. Funny story about that. Our AC stuff is all on the roof of this big building that we're in. And when we wanted to fix it, they were like, oh, you're going to need a whole new unit. Well, guess how they do that? It was a giant crane. It looked like the fucking Transformers movie was being shot outside. They literally had to airlift this fucking thing in. Thank you, Magle Tiger, for your subs. And it was a whole operation. It was a massive undertaking. The cost was unbelievable. And guess what? I dug through every contract we had and found out it wasn't our financial responsibility. Another company had to pay for it. Anyway, no, it didn't cost. No Patreon money didn't go to that. Not a thin red dime. I was very happy to find that out. Anyway, that was like last year. That's not now. Okay, but yeah, I wanted to revisit Chrono Cross. Wait, you got the Steam Deck shipping? Oh, okay. I gotta check. Did I get? I get a lot of emails about Steam stuff, and sometimes I just ignore them. So I wonder. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I really want a Steam Deck. Do I still care about my Steam Deck? Yeah. However, I will say I'm bummed because I was stupid and I was ready to pay for it when it got announced. But I don't know. In my head, for some reason, I thought I did. So it's like, yeah, I'm ready for that. I set aside. I did all that. Let's do it. And for some reason, I thought that's what I had done. And then now it's like, oh, yeah, they're asking people to pay for them. And I'm like, oh, no, I got to pay that. To just be asked for $600 out of nowhere is like, oh, man. Damn. Bin Soup, thanks for your sub. And I'm in the same boat as you. I'm a Q2 order, and I haven't gotten any email. Okay, let's revisit this game. Do we love this game? Do we not? I don't know. I'm gonna reminisce, take a look, find out. Okay. I'm gonna start the game. Boom. Let's flip over. Boom. Okay, already bad start. So far, bad start. This chat is bleeding over. We can't be doing that. We're going back to 1999, everybody. Which I didn't realize that's when this damn game came out. Can we turn this down? It's like blistering loud in here, louder than the bells of Jesus. What is this? guys hear any of this? Is desktop audio coming in? Okay, so okay. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Is it loud? Should I turn it out? Turn it down? Boost it? Fuck it.
We're going back to Chrono Cross.
Oh, we got fucking flute tracks! Oh, it doesn't work. Let's try to do it. Just enjoy the music, no tricks. I thought this was supposed to have a drop. I thought the beat was going to drop like Chrono Cross. I'm not listening to it again. Wait, what? So what's Radical Dreamers all about? Should I play that first? What do you guys think? Let's go into settings. Oh, you can go into the old graphical style? It's an SNES visual novel. I heard about that, but like, should I... Is that worth playing first? Is that boring for today, though? You know what I mean? I think Cross is kind of a remake of that game. That's interesting. It would be boring? Okay. Let's go to Chrono Cross. It can spoil stuff. I mean, I've played this game before, so it's really, spoilers are not really a big issue. What was the start of all this? Is the desktop audio loud enough or too loud or what? Perhaps it is impossible to grasp that answer now from deep within the flow of time. Oh, when did the cogs of fate begin to turn? I forgot to read that line. Fuck! But for a certainty back then, we loved so many, yet hated so much. We hurt others and were hurt ourselves. Yeah, even then, we ran like the wind whilst our laughter echoed under cerulean skies. It's a lot. It's a lot to throw at you. Yeah! Okay, yeah, fuck! I don't know how to make it louder. what a banger. I can't believe that song. Is that Kid? Is that Kid who we're looking at? Oh, the Catman. What the fuck? Damn. Great song. Really great song. Okay, is the audio good or whatever? All right. I remember playing this. Wow, there's slowdown even like right there. Look at that. I just remember thinking, neat game. I loved all these PlayStation RPGs, but as a sequel to Chrono Trigger, I was immensely disappointed. Is this happening? No. I want hit start. Idiot. Well, this part did always have slowdown. You're right. Oh. New game. Of course I want HD Rumble. Okay, let's read the controls here. Let's not screw this up. Okay. Oh, okay. So you got like the battle boost and the auto battle and high speed mode, low speed mode. Okay, so they do give you all those controls. I do like that they do that. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to move on, but Surge. I think I want to keep that because I want to know who, sometimes I put funny names in. I name them like Shit Boy or something like that, and then I forget when they go like, have you seen Shit Boy? I don't know if I answer yes or no. Like I don't know. Who was that? Oh, it was Surge. Rabbit of Doom, thank you for your sub. Okay, yeah, so let's just confirm it. I don't remember there being a lot of CG FMVs in this game. Were there? I can't remember. I remember lots in like, FF7 and 8 and stuff like that, but I don't remember in this one. Okay, so if I remember correctly, you would have Surge and Kid, but then there would be a random third person, right? Like, it was always random who they'd give you in this opening. Isn't that right? Do I remember that correctly? Oh, why is the default walk like that? Who on fucking earth wants to walk around like that? And then you hold B and he runs. It is kind of laggy though, isn't it? It's interesting. It feels a little bit sluggish. Yeah, I know you hold B, but still, like, why is that your default? Okay, what was the whoa. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, is set their running as the default. Okay. Great. Done. Perfect. Okay, do you want to go this way? Bugger. here? I just want to explore my options before I do anything. Oh. Trying to remember. I barely remember the battle system here. Oh yeah, okay. And then like these would hurt more, but there's less of a chance of them hitting, right? Isn't that what it was? Yeah. It's already doing a number on them. Cool. Okay. Yeah, remember that riff. Use remaining power and elements in this battle for healing? Ooh. Yes, without using consumables. Okay. Can I be real with... I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm going to do a hot take. An extreme... This is going to be a red hot take. I never thought the soundtrack in this game was quite as good as people told me. Because I felt like it followed up Chrono Trigger, which was such an endless list of bangers, that this one, to me, it was really... It's a great soundtrack, but I always felt like it was a little like lost in a lot of instruments more than the laser focus of Chrono Trigger. Does that make sense? So I just kind of felt like I would rather like get back to like simplify this. And I never really I could never really hear it. But this is back. I haven't played this since I was a dumbass kid. So I could be way off on that. And maybe I was too biased by these incredible like synthy things on Super Nintendo and stuff like that, that maybe I was biased, because everything I'm hearing is pretty good so far. Still like the Chrono Trigger soundtrack better, but I've heard 2 songs. I want to hear it as an adult man and give the real verdict. Wait, I love Chrono Trigger soundtrack. The battle theme in Trigger sucks. Are you talking about... Are you talking about that? How does someone think that sucks? That shit slaps. Kidding me? Are you joshing me right now, son? Yeah, so I may be doing an unfair bias on that. Yeah, the bass throughout all of Chrono Trigger is amazing. Oh, what a waste. There's nothing in there. Okay, there's fast forward mode. We found it. There's nothing in there? Nope. Okay. Oh, we're gonna fight. How do I get out of fast forward mode? What's happening? I can't turn it off. Oh, there it is. Okay, figured it out. You have to like tap the L button. I don't know. Makes no sense. I don't want to do auto battle. I'm trying to learn this. I don't need to heal anybody. Piss on. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Let's go back. Oh, we got another robot. Get these Cybots out of here. No. Why did he dodge? He dodged every attack, seriously? Okay. Am I supposed to do something here? What's going on? I don't remember this shit at all. Oh, I see. I see how the battle system works. Okay, you want to do the weaker ones first. Got it. Oh, I didn't mean to recover everybody. Damn. Whoops. Yeah, Surge, he was smirking before, wasn't he? Didn't I already come from here? No, I definitely already did this. Anything here? Here we go. What the hell did that do? Talking about liking Chrono Trigger more than Final Fantasy VI. I might agree. I love 6, but I might agree. Sorry, that took way too long. My brain's fried. Oi, what the bloody hell? I used to hate reading these accent parts. When I was in, again, when did I play this? I don't know. I had to have been in high school. Maybe? I don't even know if I was, but I remember, like I get it. They got an accent. No, you don't need to write it that way, but it's like, why, how else would they write it? Like, what are you, like, why do you keep to add, you got to add the oi and you got to add this? It's like, I can add that myself, and I don't know. Was this like anti-British sentiment in my head? Like, why was I that scarred by Johnny English that I couldn't enjoy this or something? What is that? I don't like how I felt about that. It would have been really nice to play Chrono Trigger before this. And it's inconceivable to me that that's still not on Switch or other modern consoles. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh my god. Is that the end of the game? Barely did shit. Oh, good morning, Surge. Oh, this seems very familiar. So this game came out late 99? I swore I played this before Final Fantasy VIII came out, Am I crazy? I'm remembering it wrong. I have a funny story, though, about picking it up. I remember buying it at, I want to say it was at Walmart? I think it was this game, or it might have been a different RPG, but I'm pretty sure it was this game. Where I bought this at Walmart, was really excited, saved up for it, had to get it. Follow up to Chrono Trigger. Why would I not get that? So, saved up, waited for it, and then finally it came out. And if I remember correctly, I got it home and opened it, and there were AOL discs inside the package. How many discs was this game? Does anybody remember? Was it just one or was it a couple? I can't remember. It was 2 discs. Oh, I got $200 just for checking that bed. Yeah, Flamingo's talking about snagging a copy of this game off Square Enix's website last year. They had physical copies of some of the oldest games just in their own online store. Isn't that weird? Sure. Go back to bed. This game's trying to wake me up. Hey, seriously. That's fucked up. I'm live. But anyway. Okay, so just to recap. I bought this game at Walmart. I opened it up, and it was AOL discs inside. Took it back to Walmart, like, why are there AOL discs in this RPG? Like, what is this? You know. looking to play Chrono Cross, not sign up for 103 hours. And they pointed it to me. They were like, look. And there was a cut in the side of the package. And they were like, some of these people, they use a special blade to cut this open and slip disc. They pop the actual game disc out and put AOL disc inside. And like this cut is so fine, a lot of people don't see it. So someone in the store did that. Isn't that crazy? So they happily exchanged it, but that was fucking weird. Why is he obsessed with closing his blind? No, open it back up. Good morning, Surge. No, I don't want to go back to my damn room. Okay. Probably right. I'm just gonna try to be a nice guy on this playthrough. Thank you, Tutti Frutti, for your sub. Oh, Komodo scale. Thanks. Oh, I didn't mean to leave. No. Did I ever play any of the Golden Sun games? I think I played some of one of them. Maybe the first one. Are all these characters that inevitably join me? Oh. I gotcha, Dragon Scale. Okay, I've got a Komodo scale. What? I've got some. She keeps saying I need them. I got them. Oh, she wants 3. Okay. Yeah, I like the sea. Yeah, that's a good question. Super Nintendo is asking, is this a game where you can dramatically change what the dialogue box themes are? Yeah, I have a memory of that for some reason. Was that this game? Oh, she's got a little kimono dragon. I'm gonna need a scale from that. How do I kill it? Give me your scales. Little shit. Southwest of the village. Okay. Get out of the fucking way. I'm trying to... What the fuck? Talking about other versions of yourself, other paths you would have gone on. Oh, an amulet. Okay. Ooh, shark tooth. Okay. So, I guess I should head southwest to get some more of these scales, I'm presuming. Sounds like. Let me hear the real truth about the world. Was I moved? Yes, I was moved. Get the bone from under the bed? Okay. Whatcha? Say? Wait, what? No answer. It's just a barrel. I gotta screenshot that. That's great. Yeah, the atmosphere in this game is really nice. This is always a very chill game. Oh, that dog's trying to get something down there. Heckran bone. Remember Heckran? Wasn't that a boss? Wasn't that a boss in the last one? Oh, what's in there? Ivory helmet. I'll take it. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Show me your elements. That's kind of a bold thing to say. I don't really know. Ooh, I don't really know. I don't remember this like system at all. Do you think you will try out Radical Dreamers? Yeah, I want to. Honestly, I want to. I just wasn't sure if that was exciting for the stream or not. Go left and talk to the old man. Okay. Sure. Oh! This controller like shook when that happened. That was scary. Don't hold back. Okay. I won't hold back. Oh! Playing this on Switch, yeah. Okay. No! Don't do that to me. Field effect. Okay. Cure. I'm going to cure myself. Okay, so he wants me to turn everything blue. Okay, it's teaching you how to use the elements and all that. Got it. This is a lot of info. Consumable elements, okay. Oh, okay. If you're level 3, use it on his tablet. Okay. I think I get it. I don't know. Tesla event was a circle jerk. Nothing was announced. Really? Let me look. Is it done? Wow, I had it playing on the other monitor and nothing even happened. I guess it's still live. They're doing fireworks. I wanted to see like a fucking weird car. Okay, let's use an element now. Yeah, the battle element thing is a little confusing. Any blue elements I use? Whoa. revived me. What a nice man. He just straight up kills me? Come on. This guy's a dick. Why did he make that noise? Did he heal me? He did heal me. Oh. Very nice of him. Okay, guys. Let's see here. Whoops. Oh, and I can give the bone to that dog? Yeah, because that dog joins me, huh? I remember him being in my party at some point. What? Me, I'm a bit busy right now. Maybe next time. Can I present the item? Oh, press Y. Oh, okay. Wow, partial. Confirmed. My first party member is this stupid looking dog. Okay, guys, I have to take a short break. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. If you can chill for 1 second. I press select. What do you mean press select? Oh my god, I don't want to be a dog man. Look at that. Oh, what a duo. Okay, I'm going to use the bathroom really briefly. Give me just a second. I'm going to run downstairs. I'll be right back. Be good while I'm gone. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back. Okay. It was a brief bathroom break. I actually spent half the time I was gone wrestling with the AC. Because I couldn't... Now it's too cold! Okay. Nope, don't pause the chat, please. You guys were trying to post loading ready run videos while I was gone? Are you kidding me? Okay. I'm gonna run out here and right now. I mean, I think it's time to go get these scales, yeah? Yeah, digital Coke. That's a thing? That's coming out? I thought that Nitro Pepsi sucked. Oh. It was like flat and weird. I just didn't like it. Yeah. Look at that dog. Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to do a Gamer Coke review. Fireball. Oh, I think I remember this. Chasing this fucking idiot. Where'd he go? Oh, dude, I could do like slow-mo? Look at that. Have I played Lego Star Wars yet? No. No, I'm good. I don't know. I feel like I already did enough Lego games. Yeah, I forgot I gotta catch that fucking lizard. Oh, no. I'm trying to think if I know it from muscle memory. Okay. Can I go turbo mode and catch this fucking guy? Oh shit. No, I didn't mean to do that. I know that if I get him in the other screen, I can knock that rock down and then he gets trapped in there or something like that. I'll do it in slow-mo. How? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Keep chasing until I catch up? Oh, seriously? That's what I'm supposed to do? Oh, no. Oh, okay. That wasn't so bad. Do I kill them both? I just kill them, right? That was easy. Do not heal my party. Yeah, got some scales. Good. Okay. How do I get that in the middle over there? Where to climb up there? I want to go back to the other one. Yeah, don't I want, how do I do this? I forget. Like, I move that one, I go down there and I move that one. Oh, I can't remember. I remember this, I was like a kid playing this, and do I have to chase him out of there first and then move the boulder? Ha ha, got you, idiot. Yeah, I agree with you, Smash Snake. What hurt this game is it being a follow-up to Chrono Trigger. The judgmentalness was at an all-time high, and myself was included. Even as a kid, I was like not willing to give this a chance. And so, but I'm trying to see if I like it as its own game. You know, I almost wish it didn't have Chrono in the title, and then these connections to the first game maybe would just happen. Like you wouldn't know it's a sequel to Chrono Trigger. You know what I mean? I think that would have been cooler. Do you guys remember the rumor a million years ago? God, early 2000s maybe, that there was a rumor of a game that they trademarked called Chrono Break. Does anyone remember that? Anyone remember the Chrono Break rumor? How many scales do I need? Like, do I need to kill all these dudes? Thought I only needed 3. So I know I have one from before. How do I trap that one? I don't know how to trap that one. Does anyone remember? This one you jump on it from the cliff. How do I get on the cliff? That's the question. Can I go here? I don't remember how to do this. Yeah. Boom. Damn, I think I need to... Whoops, I need to... Cure partial. Good on that. Okay. Now we go on the big bamboo. Beat this guy up. Did that port of FF6 that was coming to, what is it, coming to Steam and all that stuff, did that work out? Like, was that bad, or was it all right? I know some people, there was a little bit of controversy that they added, like, English lyrics, recorded lyrics to the opera, which I was torn about because I will say this. Personally, I like it the way it is. I'm purist. But Super Nintendo, like, you could tell they wanted sung lyrics in there. And the Super Nintendo would not let that happen. So I kind of don't mind that. You know, it's like that they were limited by the hardware to get that in there. So I kind of see, like, yeah, they finally did it. You know, I don't know. Oh, I didn't even think about the beach bum being news. Is that what they're called? Wait. Yeah. I didn't think about that from the first game. I didn't even consider it. Oh, he just walked by. No, what? What? No, turn these modes off. I don't know. Oh, come on. Yeah, I didn't really like the 3D remakes on DS. Final Fantasy IV has always been my favorite. I'm not saying it's objectively the best, but I've always loved it. I didn't really like the 3D version. I thought, like, they didn't need to mess with that. Now, the remake that came to PSP, that was dope, where they kind of just made the pixels a little nicer pixel art, you know? I really like that. Huh? Oh, come on. How's he getting away from me on this shit? What the fuck? You guys got any tips for this? Come on. Jump a little before it gets there. I'm trying, but let's try again. I'm gonna jump real early this time. It's not doing a damn thing. Oh, the delay is really bad. There we go. I had to do it way earlier. I hit that button before he even knew where he was. Okay. Thank you, Spice Lord, for your sub. By the way, guys, if you like the streams that we do, just be like Spice Lord 42069. You know, you get if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub to Twitch every month. And if you haven't, what is this? If you haven't, I was gonna say if you haven't used yours for the month, use it on this channel. You get all kinds of exclusives. Yikes. What else do I have here? Bozuka, thank you for your sub. By the way, another way to support the things we do here at Mega 64 HQ, which is a bunch of stuff you'll see soon. Especially, I mean, there's a couple things in particular I'm excited for you to see, but shop.mega64.com, we have open pre-orders. Open pre-orders up for all of Mariel's iconic designs. Our friend Mariel has done a lot of stuff for us. She's Kinu Cakes on Twitter if you follow her. She's done a bunch of iconic sweatshirts over the years. And these 3 most iconic are up for pre-order now if you never got one. Shop.mega64. Oh, got a critical on that one. Dead? Yeah. I'm playing the, you wearing the Anomaly hoodie. Good to hear. Yeah, I like the Anomaly set. Do I ever write checks out? Yes. Unfortunately, I still do business with some people that are in a certain age range. They ask me for a check specifically. Oh, I gained levels on that. Okay. We have 3 scales. Let's get out of here. Let's go home. How to get the hell out of this place? Are you going to have Astro hoodies at PAX East? No, we're sold out of those. I don't know if we have access to those again. I would love to do a pre-order and bring those back. That might be my favorite pullover hoodie we've ever done. We will have Anomaly gear there. We have some. We have a lot of various things saved for PAX East. We're going to try to have our I think we'll have version 4 Blu-rays by that point, so hopefully everyone who pre-ordered will be able to get theirs. I was hoping to have a handful to bring to that show, but I'm not sure. Yeah, the Astro hoodie is my favorite. Best quality, best everything. That hoodie is one of my favorite items we've ever done. There's a shirt that's going to be at PAX East that we've never shown, and it is a design I cannot wait to wear. So we'll show that later. Are there any other cons you're going to besides PAX East? Oh, there's that music. Soundtrack is pretty good in this game. Okay. I'm going to be going to PAX East, and then I'm going to there's an event called Retro Magic in Florida. I'm not exhibiting there or anything, but I'm going to be there if anybody else is going to be there. And then I'm going to be at the Limited Run in North Carolina. They're opening their physical store, and we're going to be at the opening of that. I don't know what the hours are on that, though. I haven't been given that info. But yeah, so there's that. And then I just got a media thing from Star Wars Celebration. So I guess I'm going to that. Again, we're not in any official capacity, but I'll be there. And then, but as for like what's Mega 64 going to be at, I don't know. Anime Expo we're confirmed for. I think San Diego Comic-Con we're all good. You know, and then, you know, but I don't know of any others, like, ones in between. Okay, where was she? Oh, she was out on the dock. I'm in turbo mode now, guys. Don't. If your eyes can't catch up, you know, look faster. I love that detail that they're still out there on the dock. They could have easily just not shown that, you know what I mean? Good morning, Surge. Going back to Disney World soon. Yeah, after PAX East, that Retro Magic event is in that area. It's at the Contemporary, I think, in that area. So I'll be there a couple days, something like that. Just a brief jaunt out there. But it's cool. There's a lot I haven't seen. Okay, so I gotta hit Y to give her the stuff. Whoops. Let's turn this fast forward off. What? I don't understand. She wants to meet on the far side of the beach. Oh, okay. I must have zoned out on that. Would I go on the new Guardians ride at Epcot? No. I hate Guardians of the Galaxy. I hate roller coasters. Fuck all that. I'm so tired of Guardians of the Galaxy, you guys. How do I get to the far side of the beach? Where am I going here? I'm so done with that. I almost did a video about it, but then I just felt like it was too negative or whatever. But haven't we run hasn't that run its course? We did a couple movies. They were in the Avengers, and that's what else do we need out of them? The raccoon is gonna say another fucked up thing. Drax or whatever is gonna pretend to be invisible or do some dumb thing. Chris Pratt, do I even need to say? I don't even need to talk about it. And then everywhere you go, it's like they still show you Awesome Mix Volume 1. Awesome Mix Volume 1. Look at the tape. Look at this. Awesome Mix Volume 1. Yep. Yeah, it's his mixtape. Got it. Check out the... there's a serious thing happening in space, but I'm listening to Awesome Mix Volume 1. Like, I'm not even trashing, whatever, if that's your thing you enjoy, but I've just seen it too many times. I saw the opening room to the new ride and the like where the queue is going to be, and it looks very cool, but you know, there's like this whole there's like a screen on the ceiling that's like totally gigantic, and it's like, wow, it's really impressive. And it's like space. It looks like 2001: A Space Odyssey kind of thing, and that's cool. And then that fucking cassette tape flies in. Like, yeah, got it. Awesome Mix Volume 1. Got it. I have no clue where I'm going. Absolutely no idea. talking about? Oh, these are save points. I'm cutting. Oh, so I actually do need to go onto the world map. Okay. Bill Nye is suing Disney? Is that for real? Yeah, that Ellen attraction was stupid, but I'd still rather have, like, something old and weird than a roller coaster with Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, that, that bums me out so much. I just don't need Marvel in every aspect of entertainment. Oh, it actually put... What was that little autosave icon? That was kind of weird, huh? Yeah, I was always a Beekman guy, too. I like Beekman more than Bill Nye, personally. Moon Knight is good? I never checked that out. They want me to go to Cape Howell. Is that where I'm going now? How do I feel about E3 being canceled? I was sad about it. You know, a lot of people have this attitude of like, it's no point. It's all marketing. Oh, they're showing you CG and it's all fake and it's all, yeah, yes. But like, I know the score with that, and me and my friends have fun. Like, when they show cool shit, it's cool, and when they show stupid shit, it's funny. I realize I'm being marketed to. I know that going in. That's not a surprise. What is this? Yeah, I would... Serge and Lena forever. What? Oh, I have to go through Lizard Rock. Okay. This was a very weird experience. I'm looking at Tombstone or something. What the hell was that? Yeah, I was bummed about Zelda getting delayed because that's my most anticipated game at this point. I was definitely looking forward to that. Is Jeff going to do a game direct this year? Yes. He is still doing Summer Games Fest. Summer... Is that what it was? Is that what it was called? Okay, cool. El Paso Beach. That's what we were looking for. There you are. Huh? Oh. Oh, you have a talking dog with you? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I liked going to the physical E3 event, but for me, honestly, the joy of E3 was watching it with friends and streaming it from home. Like, because I tweeted about it, and some people were like, well, you get to go to E3, and it's a whole thing for you. That's why you miss it. But it's like, no, I really like, I genuinely like being here, watching it with friends, streaming it, giving reactions. It's fun. It's like an event. I don't know. I mean, it is an event, but yeah, I don't know. I really miss that. It's fun to go, but truth be told, when I go, I don't really end up playing a lot of games because I don't really like waiting for, I kind of just like walking around, soaking it all in, seeing friends. That's the fun part of physically going, but I really just like, being part of the community at home. That's what I like. So hopefully Jeff's event kind of fills the void on that. I don't think E3's gone forever, but any figure updates coming soon? Is it time for one? What is it? April? Yeah, I guess there would be one soon, huh? This is a legendary beach, isn't it? Do I remember that day? I don't know. Sure. The promise we made that day? Oh my god. What kind of life will I be leading? Oh, what should I say? Do I want to snub her? Is it better to not? We'll forget it eventually. Who says that? We'll never forget this day. Uh-oh. What was that? You start hearing his name. Surge. Uh-oh. We got a cutscene. Uh-oh. Oh, Zidane. What? What? Oh. He's dreaming of the Michael Jackson black or white video. Oh my god, look at him. Oh no. That was his first orgasm. Wow. Wow. It's intense stuff. It's dangerous to sleep out here. Don't. Did Lena just like leave? Did you just go home? Like, what the fuck this guy? Okay. Do you think Lena spontaneously combusted? That's a great line. I'm going to screenshot that too. Do I have to seriously go through the rock again? Oh, the music is different now. Oh. Yeah, this was Square's beach phase. Oh, did some damage. I remember the bouncer on PS2. I remember my cousin had a PS2 long before I did. Because I really liked Dreamcast. I was like happy with that. Also couldn't find a PS2. But anyway, he had one and he brought it over and hooked it up to a big TV in our... we had upstairs, I think we had a bigger TV in one of the rooms. And he hooked it up there. It was like on Easter, and so like the family was all celebrating Easter downstairs, and me and my brother were up there like, look at these graphics. Oh, I would love to look at footage of the bouncer now. Yo, King of Bunnies, what's up? Yeah, those Fila Sonic shoes. Those look. I actually think those look great. There was like a Kotaku article the other day that was like, can you believe how much they fucked up these shoes or something like that? And it was like, no, these are great. I love that they're unassuming, relatively. But anyway, aren't they sold out? I thought they were sold out. Oh. Well, there might be a restock tomorrow? Oh, okay. I'll keep an eye on that. Oh, they keep attacking my dog. Alright, he's dead. Yeah, the Dreamcast rules. Still does. That's one of my all-time favorite consoles. Dude, these guys just keep hitting me one after another. Right. Did I get any new NECA figures recently? No. Hey, somebody asked earlier about they're doing that 2-pack from the original Turtles movie of April and Casey. Bro, I had that. I found, I think it was on this very stream, maybe a year ago. People found a pre-order link on Walmart for it. I pre-ordered that thing a fucking year ago, dude. And guess what? They canceled it. Come on. So am I getting it? I don't know. Does anyone have a pre-order of it? Oh, the Sonic shoes are in stock right now? Ooh, I don't know if they are in my size. Let's find out. In stock? Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh, no, they really are. Oh. Oh, no, they are. Size 10's out of stock. Well, guess what? That's not going to fit me anyway. Oh, no. Fine, track my cookies, whatever. Oh, no. Yeah, it doesn't load very well for me either. Oh, no. I wish I wouldn't have seen this. It is stuck. Maybe we'll try to get them. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, where is a good... Is there any other way? Isn't the April and Casey set that's like a Walmart exclusive or some shit? Ugh. Okay, I'm good. How do I get out of this dump? I guess I'll get whatever's in this. Yeah, I'll fight this guy. Did I get to play the Sega Saturn all back in the day? No, I bought one. I bought like an import Saturn on eBay at one point when I was younger. Because there was someone who didn't want it, and they sold it incredibly cheap. So I played it for a minute, and then I was like, this isn't going to work. And I think I sold it for a profit. I think I did. But I never had one. I was all in on Nintendo. And it wasn't until Final Fantasy was coming to PlayStation that my dad stepped in and was like, yo, your mom likes playing Final Fantasy games. What the hell's going on? Nintendo doesn't have them anymore? Let's get PlayStation. So we got that. We got a PlayStation and Mega Man 8 and FF7. That was like a thing. That was like a holiday for the whole family. My brother played Mega Man. Me and my mom played Final Fantasy. That was a whole family experience. That was my late 90s gaming experience. And then in 98, what did I play in 98? But 99, all these RPGs came out. Dreamcast came out, obviously. In 2000, I was playing, what, FF9? Didn't 9 come out then? I could tell you all kinds of stuff, but what, 98? What was in 98? I was just still playing N64. That was really a time where I was kind of 97 to 90 to the end of 99. I was kind of like tuning out of video games a little bit because I just felt like I doubled down on Nintendo, and I just felt like the transition to 3D wasn't really meeting what I was looking for. Do you know what I mean? I was looking for like cute, fun stuff. And things like GoldenEye were just like ugly to me. And I just didn't enjoy the experience of... Ocarina of Time was 98. You know, obviously I played that. But I don't know. I think I was just looking for the JRPGs and stuff, you know? So I kind of dipped out a couple years, and then Dreamcast really got me back in. Smash Brothers, no, that was cool. That was one where I remember saving up forever to get Air Guys on PlayStation because, oh, dude, awesome fighting. I played it a lot in the arcade when my family like went up to Vegas and stuff like that, so I really liked it in the arcade. It's got Final Fantasy characters in it. That's going to be cool. And I remember saving up for it, and something happened where they didn't have it, or there was some issue. And it was like, oh, I was looking forward to playing this game, but they don't have... I don't remember what happened. And I ended up getting Smash Brothers instead, and I fucking loved Smash Brothers. And then eventually I did get Air Guys, and I was like, yeah, this isn't very good. I didn't enjoy it as much. what's going on out here? Lena, though this is where you were. Go back on my own. What are you talking about, partial and who are you? She doesn't know who I am? This dog's doing a lot of talking for me. Did Air Guys come with a demo? Or did Bouncer have a FF10 demo? No, it didn't have an FF10 demo. Alright, let's check these shoes. Did it? It had an FF8 demo? Why do I not remember that? Kids will be kids. Tobal, no, was it Tobal or Tobal number 2? Tobal number 1? Tobal, weren't they numbered? And that had an FF7 demo? It did. Was there, was the FF7 demo different than the main game? Oh, Tobal 2 never came out in the US. Okay, that's what it was. What was his name? Oh, a kid died? Brave Fencer Musashi had an FF8 demo, yeah. DQ8 had an FF12 demo. That's okay. I had an FF12 demo too. It was called the full game about 4 months before the game came out. Didn't that happen? Or like, I swear people I know were burning copies of that game long before it was officially released here. His name was Surge. I'm Surge. Well, she didn't care for that. I can find his grave. Oh, so there is a grave up there. That's what I thought it was. Did Rucking Fountain just put up the Godfather shirts? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to have to check that out. Yeah, I'm trying to remember Tobal. The game that the cop had a yo-yo weapon. See, I thought that was in Air Guys. Yeah, Brave Fencer Musashi was just okay. Do you guys remember Bushido Blade? That was an interesting game where it was kind of like realistic, right? Like you'd hit people in the arm and it's like you can't use that arm anymore. Like your arm's just totally done. Yeah, Tobal had Akira Toriyama artwork, right? Check out that grave. You're getting Tobal confused with Tumba. Gotta love Tumba. Oh, I don't want to go there. So I guess all pigs are evil. Who knew Santa's greatest helper was a squirrel? Yeah, Legend of Dragoon. I'd be down to replay that again. Just re-release it. Why is the dog, like, leaving me alone? Be, you know, man's best friend here or what? Died age 7? I'm right here. It's kind of a grim writing here, you know? No one can help him. He's dead. Goodbye. I enjoyed Legend of Dragoon. Back when it came out, I had a good time. Would I care if they did a full remake of Ocarina of Time? I mean, yeah, I'd play it. Who just said that to me? Look. What the fuck just happened? They kicked my dog off a cliff? Sorry, Junior. Uh-oh. Sees him. That's not Salt and Pepper, is it? I remember them. Uh-oh. Okay. Who the... Uh-oh. Kick your ass so hard you're gonna kiss the moons. Oh. I'm assuming I want to take Salt and Pepper out first. It's usually how these RPGs work. Right? Oh, I think I have a figure of this dude in my house somewhere. Only 2 damage, please. His innate element color attribute is white. Oh, unfortunately unfortunate. Oh. This is so stupidly stupid, Pepper. Yeah, look, he's keeling over. There we go. Gone. Next. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm having fun playing this. As oh, okay. Let's try these shoes again. What's going on with the shoes? We're still checking on the Sonic shoes, guys. All right, Salt, gone. We're going to cure... Cure her. Why is it only giving me... It's only giving me those top effect, or the one type of attack. You know what I mean? Well, this guy's not striking back at all. Oh, there we go. Stamina bar. Got it. Still getting the hang of this. I'm gonna defend. Oh, we got on a little. What was that? Little, yeah, like a little dinosaur buddy or Yoshi or something. Oh, she's got fireball. Oh, shit. Yeah, use it. Watch this. Yeah, chew on that, buddy. Defend. Haha, didn't do anything. Boom. Let's get the Sonic shoes another try. Come on, size 13. That's all I need. That's all I need. Okay. I'm looking at the thing that, oh, wow. Wow. Wow, okay, yeah, Ryan, I see. Okay, Ryan was telling me that they're Rucking Fountain, this site, that they've got all kinds of crazy bootleg stuff. Is this the sweatshirt you got, Ryan? Look at that. Can you guys see that? Oh, I'm going to go full screen on this. Can you see that? Is that what you were talking about, Ryan? That's legit, man. Oh my God. That's intense. And they're not doing that many of them either. Damn. That's really cool. Okay. Do you guys like cinnamon candy? What's your opinion on that? Wait, can we go back to... Yeah, there we go. All right. I'm kind of generally not a fan. I don't hate it. I just don't need it. Oh, salt and pepper are getting out of here. But what are those? Remember Valentine's Day you get those little like cinnamon hearts? You know, like, they were like red hot hearts or something. What were those? You know what I'm talking about? What were those? Well, whatever they were. You know, I'd try those once and it's fine. That's enough. But I remember a few years back, Jack in the Box did a spicy cinnamon shake. what did they call it? It was for Valentine's Day. It was like a spicy heart shake or something like that. That was made from those hot cinnamon candies. And that shake was legit really good. It was really good. You all right, mate? There's a big choice coming up? What's the big choice? Your name's Serge, ain't it? My name's... Is this the choice? Kid. Yeah, confirm. Call me Kid. If I take Kid, I miss out on other characters. Oh, okay. Well, then what do you... How about you and me team up for a while? What would you guys recommend? Don't do it or take it? I want the story to be the best it can be. Obviously. What do you guys think? What's like the thing to do? Does this game have bad endings? I feel like the first time I played it, I had a bad ending. She will join later if you say no. Ending is better if Kid is with you from the start. Okay. I'm seeing split responses. What do you guys think? I don't know. Go with my gut. Yeah, honestly, maybe I'm going to tell her to piss off for a minute. King of Bunnies asks, how awesome should we expect the 4.1 to Blu-ray to be? Yeah, I'm hoping that any day now we'll have them. It should be soon. And I'm trying to think, because I just watched it not that long ago. Let's see. So disc 1, there is the movie, the behind-the-scenes documentary, and what else was on it? I'm just talking about the first disc. I think that might be everything on the first disc. Oh, a commentary on the movie, obviously. Maybe a couple other surprises. And then the second disc has the skit archive, or the experiment archive, I think it's called, on there. And that has pretty much all of our, whatever you want to call them, public game experiments over the past 10 years. For legal reasons, we couldn't list them by title. It's going to sound goofy, but they kind of play as a movie. So that it'll explain, like when you pop it in, it makes sense. But that has those all have commentary. And then there is an archive of behind the scenes videos for all of those videos. And then there's the original teaser we did for version 4. There is a behind the scenes on that teaser that we never released. Some other, again, surprise thing here and there. But that's all I can think of. Now, and the live tour Blu-ray, I was really happy with that too. But anyway, I really enjoyed watching the Blu-ray. I think it will be this month. I think worst case scenario it'll be late this month, but I think it'll be this month. We were really trying to make that happen. Everything is so slow. Seems to be getting a little better now. Okay. She wants me to join. How about it, Surge? What do you think? I refuse? Piss off. This is ooky. Like she's setting me up or something. I don't know. I don't like this. Hit the road. I actually feel kind of bad doing this. Dude, she's asking me this many times? I mean, this is genuinely making me feel bad, right? No thanks. I feel like a dick. It didn't make me feel good at all. Dude, she's legit heartbroken. Oh. At least I got my purple talking dog. Is that the better waifu you were talking about? A new day awaits. Okay. She's still creeped out. Like a dead kid or something. Okay, so she joins me. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, what do you guys think with that new Lego Star Wars? I felt very spent after I played the original Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy one or whatever. I just didn't want to play anymore after that. Does this one play very different? Oh, it plays considerably different? Okay, that could be fun. Wait, where did she just say to go? Shit, I didn't pay attention to that at all. Termina, okay. I totally skipped past that. I still feel like a dick! Wait, what? You just took my fucking money? I didn't even need to do that. What a dick. Do I have a shark tooth? Yes, I do. Why? What do I do? What do I do with the shark tooth? Let's check the Sonic shoes again. Top right house and use the shark tooth on the guy in the basement. Oh. Okay. still have no idea how this game basically got delayed for 3 years. What do you mean? Oh, like the remake? Yeah, didn't they say something like that? Like they missed the anniversary by 3 years or something? Why would that have taken so long? What is this? This dog does a lot of talking, man. What was that all about? If I play as Lena, like put her in front? Maybe I'll do that. Let's do that shark tooth thing that you were talking about. There's a dude in the basement, you said, right? This music is a little too intense. We're in the fucking basement. Okay, I'm gonna give him the shark tooth, but let's check on these Sonic shoes. Are they available or not? It just locks up every time I pick my size. What the hell? However, if I wanted a size 3.5, it's already defaulted to that. I could just get it. Damn, all screwed up. Oh no, this is what I think it is. Another version of him caught it? Oh, in another life, he did become a fisherman. This is incredible. Okay, the soundtrack is pretty good. I'll give it to you. I have nothing more to say. Well, what about this? This looks like a character. Straw doll? Yeah, right. Lamazario, thanks for your sub. Is the port shit or is it good? It's totally playable. You know, it feels like maybe a little more effort could have been done here. It's a little weird. Feels like it's lacking some oomph in certain places. A little sluggish in certain places, but it's but it's playable. What was that? What? What the fuck? Now, when I was younger and I was playing this game, I was already getting pissed at this point. Because I remember reading up on this game constantly on internet news groups and stuff like that in the 90s. And, you know, oh, there's a Chrono Trigger follow-up. Oh, it's going to happen. And then hearing there's 40 characters in it, playable characters. I was like, what? Why? Like, they're not going to be able to develop them the way that they did the awesome characters in the original Chrono Trigger. And they were like, no, trust us. Trust us. These characters are going to be just as good, just as significant, just as important. And then I remember getting to this. I had the talking dog, and now this guy, and I remember thinking, bullshit. I got snookered. That's what I thought. What do you guys recommend? Is Mojo good? Can I get rid of this fucking dog? What do you think? What would you guys recommend? Yeah, trash the fucking dog. Thank you. I've been looking for this excuse. I was waiting for an excuse all night. Boom. Hell yeah. This basement theme fucking slaps. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. There's a lot to be worked on here. I got to get back to work. So I think I'm just going to take a little pause here. Get out of my way, please. And get to it. I'll do a little... If I can save. Can I save here? I'm pretty sure I can. Yes. Slot 1. Are we still doing slots? Cool. Yeah, I'm well aware of Fun Guy, believe me. Well, guys, thanks for watching. You know, what happened with these Sonic shoes? I wanted to have another stream where I got a cool pair of shoes, and it doesn't look like it's happening. Damn it. But where's the Cal Kestis lightsaber? Oh, it's not. I think I took it home. It's not here. Damn it. I'll bring it next time. Anyway, yeah, this is cool. Glad we got to revisit this a little bit. Stay tuned, of course. We're filming kind of a big scene, a big part of a project this weekend. If we're done in time, we'll probably do a podcast. If we aren't, I guess we won't. But stay tuned for updates. Follow us on Twitter, and we'll give everybody an update. Yeah, again, if you like our streams, throw us a Twitch sub. You get a free one with Amazon Prime. And shop.mega64.com, we still have pre-orders open for the Kinuko pieces of art sweatshirts. You'll be very glad you pre-ordered them because we're closing that tomorrow night. Friday night. They're going down. And patreon.com/mega64. You can support us on there and get exclusive video stuff every week. How do you beat that? Anyway, thank you guys very much. This has been another great stream. Glad Futureprobe is back. Also, stay tuned next week. I'm going to finally be cutting together this. We went to the Boysenberry Festival at Knott's. People have been waiting for a video about that again. It's been a few years. We finally did another one. I'm very excited about it. So, and my body's still recovering from it. But anyway, check it out. Coming up, I think, next week on my personal YouTube channel, youtube.com/RoccoBodie. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you, everybody. Oh, West is raiding right now. I'm just about to leave, so I'm going to say hi to the raiders and goodbye to the haters.